It's Matty J. Morning, how are we? I'm feeling great. It's a fantastic day today. Sun's out, it's beautiful temperature, early 20s Celsius, and it's fresh, feeling great into summer. And today's Tuesday, and today is the first day of my week because I had yesterday off work. And when I say off work, I mean off the 9 to 5 paid social work job that I have. Not off the work in the game of life that we are all inescapable from. You always have to do it, right? There's no change in the fact that life is work each and every day, right? And there are some days that are easier than others, but all things that we do is work. You know, sitting down watching TV is a form of work. Going to a job is a type of work. Fixing a laundry machine, guess that's what you call them. That's a type of work. You know, doing a little bit of home maintenance here and there. It's anything that you do, whether it's fun playing sport. You have to physically be doing something. You have to be existing, right? So I suppose the point I'm getting at, as you're existing, requires the body to need to be replenished, fueled, and rested and maintained over the course of time. And so I was thinking about this, right? And the reason I had yesterday off was I had some tasks to do at home. And it's the kind of thing that you look at and you're like, oh, can I push it off? Can I push it off? Can I push it off? And you can only push it off for so long before it becomes tiresome to deal with, right? And so, look, basically this past weekend I had a great time up in the smoke in the big city with my mates. I went to a music festival. It was fantastic. Had a really good time away, but it took the whole weekend. And so I come back late Sunday and supposed to be getting ready for work the next day, and I'm looking around at all the stuff in my house that hasn't been done. And there's the weekly maintenance stuff, the cleaning of the bathrooms, the laundry, the vacuuming, washing up, all of that stuff that you do bit by bit, day by day, here and here. And then you sort of do like the major bit of it on the weekend when you get a few hours. You do your tidying up throughout the week, and then you do your real sort of deep cleaning on the weekends, right? Or at least that's how I do things, right? And so that obviously wasn't done because I was away the whole weekend, so I was going home. But then there are a few other around the home projects, right? So I recently took out some shelving in my place where the pantry used to be. I didn't like the pantry, wanted to rearrange it, but the fridge was too big for the space it was supposed to go in, so I had to do some rearranging, right? And essentially, after I took everything out, there was some holes in the wall, some loose cables, some wiring, stuff that just needed to be tidied up. And look, it wasn't the end of the world to not have it done, but it was annoying to the stage where you thought, one good day of effort here and this whole thing could be cleaned up, right? And I could have the shelves disposed of and all the clutter and mess gone and painted and clean and tidy and all done. And painting, by the way, takes ages. Not only for it to dry, but then you've got to apply second, third, fourth coats, whatever you need to do, glosses, finishing, primers. Oh my goodness, it is a big task. So just keep that in mind. Anyway, so we are getting ready for this day. And I'm thinking about how much I need rest, like how I actually need to just have a sleep in and a snooze and stretch my feet and maybe go for a swim in the ocean after having such a big weekend with family and stuff, right? And so being aware of this, I'm starting to think, do I need rest in what I'm doing here now by doing nothing, or do I need rest mentally by getting the chores done? And I tell you, there is no greater rest than mentally being able to be clear. although it was I was up at, working by about 7:30 in the morning till about 4:30 in the afternoon. So it was a full shift of at home, spac filling, painting, dusting things off, cleaning things up, screwing things in, carrying trash out. It was a full day. But to be fully aware that I've gotten to the stage of, wow, it's done. I cannot tell you how good the afternoon was yesterday, how relaxed I felt, how freed up mentally I was to have done that. And then sleeping last night thinking, wow, like all the big chores that have been banging off in the back of my head, they're done. I'm in such a good mood right now, so relieved. And I even had a bit of a physical rest looking into it. And now as I look forward to this next weekend, perhaps I'll go and get a massage, or definitely go for that swim in the ocean, knowing that I've got this extra bit of mental reprieve already tucked away. The thing I suppose I want to share with you is holding on to things physically, yeah.